Hello, everyone. My name is Lisette, and today I want to share with you my mind map on educational coaching, specifically in public preschool education, since I am currently working with kids 5 years old. And my mind map covers some topics like the types, the principles, purposes, resources, and the impact on the contest. So, first, we have here the principles of educational coaching. So, educational coaching is based on the idea that kids, people, and students in general already have their own abilities. So our purpose will be to maximize and to develop those abilities. Also, the learning process is seen like an active process. So they must have and use the attention, their perception, emotions, cognition, and communication to seriously learn. Also, they need to have social interaction and experiences in school. um, Educational coaching also wants kids to have autonomy and to participate in their own learning process. And finally, the teacher is seen like as a guide and not like an instructor. We already know that kids have abilities, so they don't need you to teach them from scratch, but since you already know them and you are observing them every day, you know their interests, their needs, and their abilities. That is why you are a guide and not a instructor. So, the purposes of educational coaching, the main purpose is to improve learning outcomes. So, in preschool, this means to help the children, to help children to develop autonomy, to be more confident, to develop social and communication skills so they can express their ideas, beliefs, and needs. Also, it will give us a better classroom dynamics, a better teaching environment. Educational coaching has some tools. The first one is the dialogue. We must keep the conversations with kids short and clear. Then we have observation. We must observe them all the time. Also, we can promote, or we should promote, play based learning environments. It's very curious that children show their true self when they are immersed in playing in their own imagination. So it's very important to observe those in those times as well. Also, we can bring to the classroom visual and interactive activities. And finally, we can use metacognitive prompts to help children to think about their behavior and to be more aware of what they are doing. So, in educational coaching, we have some practices. It follows a process. So, first, we need to set some small goals. In preschool, it could be like participation or sharing with other classmates. After setting the goals, we are going to observe the kids' behavior, words, expressions, attitudes. And after that, we are going to promote reflections by using simple questions like, what do you do? How do you feel? We are going to promote actions, changes, other options, and we must always use active listening and really pay attention to what children are saying and expressing to us. We must use feedback, promote feedback, and give feedback to children, especially positive reinforcement. Okay, now let's talk about the impact of educational coaching in the context. In public education, we have serious problems like the amount of students per classroom. So we have large groups of students. There are many problems with when it comes to communication. So educational coaching addresses those problems. It provide us with personalized support. It also enhance the communication skills in teachers and students. It also focuses on enhance those emotional regulation skills. This will give us a better and increased participation and motivation. And something really important in education is the quality of the teacher student relationship, and educational coaching is interest in improve that relation. Here we have some types of coaching. So, if you want to focus on improving the educational environment in general, you want to use educational coaching. If you want to focus on teaching practices, you may use instructional coaching. If you want to focus on how students are learning, you may review pedagogical coaching. And lastly, if you want to focus on school organization and leadership, you may use managerial coaching. So, finally, and as a conclusion, I want to say that educational coaching is a powerful strategy because it benefits and supports both students and teachers in a more personalized and reflective way. Thank you so much for listening.